Phazon mines.
Hello, this is Mr. Bacon Bits, and welcome back to Metroid Prime Remastered. As you saw, we are back at the Phazon mines, and we are going to be going even deeper to figure out what's down below. I mean, we have an idea, considering a certain scan that we obtained. But the reason why I'm at the entrance to Phazon Mines is because there's a couple of things we can get over here that I want to cover. Oh, okay. There we go. So, the first item on our agenda is this. Remember that this was a Bendesium wall. Excuse me. And there we go. There's a missile expansion right there. And let's go over this way, because in this room we have that force field in front of a red door. The terminal required to the terminal required to get rid of that force field is at the end of this room, so we're going to have to head all the way back. Okay. I'm getting surrounded here. I think that's the first time I saw something like that. I think the enemy clipped through the floor. That's funny. Alright. Okay. Just have to get up to the top. Oh. Okay. Okay, sorry I was silent there, but, yeah. This is another Bendesium grate, so we'll go ahead and blow this up. And scan this. So now we have access to that red door. So heading back... let's see what's behind that door. We've got ourselves the last beam combo. And this is unfortunately the least useful one. This is the Flamethrower. This is a continuous use beam combo, so in other words, it drains missiles. It's basically a fire... It's basically a constant stream of fire. But it's actually pretty, short-ranged. So it's not really that... It's not really that great. I'm heading back the way I came because we can just use a shortcut to get back to where we were. Wait a minute. Okay. Just making sure I got things right. So yeah, well, I'll just head back here because I'm going to take a shortcut and make my way to this so that I'm at the second floor, and then from there I will go this way to Metroid Quarantine A, because now that we have the X-ray visor we can continue past this room. So I will cut ahead. So I've got a bit of a sound glitch, but I have a correction. The sound glitch, I mean, it's playing the wrong music. I decided to keep going from here over to Elite Research because there's actually something pretty important here that I want to get out of the way. And it's this thing. Remember that this is a Bendezium stasis tank, and we have a hint about an artifact at Elite Research. So let's do this. This is a specially mutated Elite Pirate, and is also a one-time only scan. Be sure to get this. This guy has a ton of health, so I would recommend using probably the plasma beam actually, because that way you won't have a risk of him wasting missiles from his energy siphon. So just keep doing it. Come on. There we go. Okay, you need to get out of my face. There we go. Apparently you have to jump forward even if you think you've cleared the shockwave. There we go. For defeating this guy, you get the next artifact. Or at least the one here. Artifact of Warrior. Fitting. So now we have one more artifact. Alright, now from here I will meet you down at Metroid Quarantine A.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors.
Well, on the way back to where I got the power bomb, I found this Elite Pirate, so gonna defeat him real quick. Okay, come on. Stop doing that. Okay.
Doors unlocked.
Thank you. Alright. I'll meet you back at Metroid Quarantine A. Actually, I want to show off the ice spreader. Didn't quite work out as I hoped. Interesting that the ice spreader had like a different looking freezing effect. It was a little more blue looking, though it may have just been where he was. I wish the ice beam wasn't so slow. Not just in its rate of fire, but the speed of the bullets. Anyway. Alright, I'll meet you back at Metroid Quarantine. Okay. I got here and some more Metroids broke out. Not a problem for me. Alright. So we're back here. Okay. Just get rid of that. And then do that. Okay. A shame that these Metroids aren't giving me pickups. So now that we're back here and we have the X-ray visor, we can see that there's invisible platforms here. Could we have progressed past here if we knew about the platforms? Sure, but it's very risky since they're like moving platforms. Because be advised, Phazon as a corrosive substance to us is way more dangerous than lava is. So your health would have gone down super quick. So let's head over here to the spider ball tracks. But from the looks of this, it looks like the wall is... It looks like there's something behind it. And you can scan it. It has traces of bendezium in it. Okay. May have to do it again here. There we go. And we got ourselves a spider ball track here. Let's follow it. This is very dark, so it may be helpful to have the X-ray visor on. Yeah, X-ray visor is good. There is a missile expansion up here, so we'll get that. Let's keep an eye out for more of these items. Alright. This is the way forward. We're going to be coming across a another elevator here soon. Okay, I'm just going to ignore you. Okay. This is to level 3 of the Phazon mines. Let's go down. Even deeper. All right. Okay. We can tell from here that there is... We can tell from here that there is an item in here. So if we go down here... You see that there's a missile expansion right there. You could wait until later when this stuff is not as dangerous. Yes, there's a power-up down here. I would rather get this now. If you don't have enough health for this, I would recommend against it, but if you do, still be quick about it. Okay. Okay. You saw how fast it was going down. It helped a little bit by jumping around, but yeah, it's still very dangerous. Let's take care of these Metroids here. Okay. Just making sure of that. Wow, I wasn't even aiming at him. That's funny. Okay. So from here... I don't know if there's anything down there. But, let's use this glider to grapple across. You can hear another item down here, but I would really advise not to get this one. This one, I believe, is Bendesium? Yes. Yeah, this is a place that has a lot of Phazon. So boost across. This pathway right here is a path filled with Phazon. I would not recommend it unless you are pretty much full on health. And even then, it's very risky. So we'll just wait until later for that. Now, these kind of look like regular Metroids, don't they? Well, they are. I was expecting something else that looked kind of similar to them. You'll pretty much see them when you won't be able to, like, freeze them. Yeah, you'll know. Okay. The thermal visor works a little better here. Okay. So there's two doors here. The one to the left is optional. And I think we should go to that one first. Well, I don't need it, but I think it's still beneficial to do so. Because this is a missile station. In case you need a refill on missiles. I'm filled right now, so I don't need it. But that's there in case you want it. Now, the other door is over here, but there is something down below here. So I'm going to try to not get into the Phazon. Yeah, this patch surrounded by mushrooms right here. Bomb it. Because there's a missile expansion here. Okay. Now we need to use the glider to get back up. I think I can use this as a trick. Hang on. Okay. Grapple across here. Okay. Jump to here. Now here, this is interesting. We have invisible bamboos. And we can't scan them, so don't worry about missing a logbook thing. We just need to use the X-ray visor to find these. And the wave beam. Yeah, it's really weird. It's like the only instance of invisible bamboos. They're called something in the game's data, but I forgot what it was. Hello to the plasma troopers. These are the strongest and most dangerous ones. Because, you know, they pretty much have the power of your plasma beam. So, The best thing you can do with these is to just keep dodging and, yeah, hit them with the plasma beam. Because they won't be, they won't flinch from your plasma beam shots much. Okay, so those are all taken care of. Let's go ahead and do this. Jump across, and then grapple. Alright. Now there is this thing. Nice. As you could see, there was at least one lore scan that we could get, so once I clear out all of the pirates here, I'll do that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Think we got them all. Now, I want to do something here. Because there's a save station here, I would highly recommend to save here. Especially because it'll be a energy replenish. Okay. And there is also a missile expansion around here. It's in this. A cordite shaft. Missile expansion ahoy! We're getting pretty close to maxing out our inventory. So let's read this. As we continue to observe the development of Project Helix's elite pirates, it becomes increasingly obvious that these warriors will usher in a new era of space pirate dominance. They are incredibly resistant to damage, and their ability to transport and wield so many weapons at once makes them the ideal mainstays of our ground forces. Though they are not as quick as typical pirates, it makes little difference. With a platoon of elite pirates in the vanguard of an army of normal and flying pirates, we will have a near indestructible backbone that should turn the tide in any engagement. Yeah, sounds like something we should get rid of. Stop their plans. Because just one of them is going to be pretty challenging to take care of, to say the least. Okay. So this is kind of a cold area. Let's melt this ice. Alright. Let's get ready. The thing we have to fight is in that gigantic stasis tank. This is the Omega Pirate, most powerful of the elite pirate forces. Omega Pirate can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable when cloaked, as all energy is drawn from defense systems. By exposing itself to Phazon, it can regenerate damaged tissue and organs. Considered the pinnacle of the elite pirate program, this enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. He has much the same abilities as an elite pirate does, except he hits a lot harder. And They fixed the thermal. They fixed the thermal shielding with his plasma cannons. So they can't be targeted. You can shoot them, however. You can shoot his cannons, but it takes... You can shoot his cannons and destroy them, but it takes a really long time to do so. So I would advise to just focus on... I would just advise to focus on his armor plating. Yeah, I would just be very careful of the... just be very careful of the plasma cannon shots because they hurt like hell. And since missiles aren't affected by its energy siphon, go ahead and use them to destroy his armor plating. I would also advise to keep an eye on your danger bar on the left-hand corner, because it'll tell you if you're approaching one of the Phazon pools. You do not want to lose your health to those things. Okay. Now that all of his armor plating is gone, he's going to turn invisible and try to heal. Beam pirates are going to... So find him through the X-ray visor. And I would advise to use super missiles. Okay. There we go. Another one bites the dust. It takes 4 super missiles when he's at this point to... Okay. Not quite. Really, when it comes to the beam pirates, it's probably best to just leave them alone because, as you can see, they are susceptible to the Omega Pirate's friendly fire. Ow! Fooled me there. Come on. Okay. Okay, come on. Give me access to those armor platings. Okay, come on. Alright. Great. Fantastic. It was either like 3 or 4 super missiles required to take down the Omega Pirate. Okay. There we go. You're dead. That Phazon suit is looking slick. Although I'm not really much of a fan of them changing the cutscene. The original NTSC version that I played had a much better acquisition scene. I guess they thought it looked too edgy, but I'm going to play it right now. Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. And also, your defenses are heavily increased. So now you're pretty frickin' strong. This is actually the very last upgrade that we need. So now that we have the Phazon suit, we can safely get the last artifact. But before I do that, I'm heading up here because we can get our last energy tank just past this door. There we go. All 14 energy tanks. Excellent. This gate will lead us back to this room, which I will use momentarily because I'm going to head back to quarantine... What is this? Phazon mining tunnel. This one right here. Because it's that one that it's that item that I said was very dangerous to get. So, yes, we will be getting that. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves a new type of Metroid. This is a Fission Metroid. Metroid with the ability to split into two forms. I'm just gonna get rid of these things first. Okay. These are immune to being frozen. What happens when you do enough damage to them is that they split into two different forms with randomly chosen colors. The color that they are determines what type of beam they are vulnerable to. So, as such, they are extremely annoying to deal with. If you face off against a lot of them, I would actually advise to just use power bombs. That would be a way better way of dealing with them. But if you can deal with them one at a time, I wouldn't waste them. Okay. I'm back in the Phazon mining tunnel, and actually, you can see the item right here. That's actually kind of neat. So, it is an artifact. It's the very last one we need. And we just have to head through this passageway here. You can see why I said it would be very dangerous to go down here without the Phazon suit. It's possible, but you have a very high chance of death. There we go! That's the final artifact! At this point, we can now finish the game. But I want to go around and kind of do some item cleanup. So I will head back to the room where I fought the Omega Pirate and continue on from there. Oh, okay. You're being annoying. Alright, we're back here in this room. We're gonna continue on. Let's just go through this Phazon pit here. Apparently they are instantly killed from Phazon pits. That's interesting. Let's just be careful here. There we go. Took care of them. There's definitely something here. There's definitely something there. Maybe it's higher up? Let me see. Not down here, so it must be further up. But there is an item in here. Ah, yes, over there. Okay, so let's go here. Take this. Okay. Okay. So there's definitely an item down here. Nothing to scan. But there's definitely a missile expansion here. So, just do that. Nice. 2 more missile expansions. This ice beam door right here. This will take us to... it'll take us to this room right here. Which leads us to Elite Control and, you know, kind of a quick way out. But there is an even quicker way out. I want to go through this passageway. So we have to do some climbing. I'm going to have to jump up the same platforms again. So we'll do this. There's definitely some more space pirates around. Can't get up there from here, so I have to use the spider ball. Okay. Now from here, we have to use... That's a dead end. So we have to use this spider ball track. Okay, that was rude. Okay, where the hell are you? Are you up there? Yes, you are. There we go. Serves you right. Anything else I should be aware of? I think that's it. Okay, let's finally take this. Okay, we're just heading up to the top here. As we can see, we're kind of at the foot of the impact crater, I would say. Yeah, that's the very bottom of it. Head this way. Okay, there's a turret. Okay. Do this, and we are heading up to this passageway here. Because this is conveniently... This takes us conveniently to Magmore Caverns. Magmore Caverns south. Which is where we need to go, actually. Okay, so from here, I am going to make my way to Magmore Shrine. It's all the way over this way. Warrior Shrine, right here. Making my way to the monitor station. So I'll cut ahead to when I get to the Warrior Shrine. Alright, here we are, and here is the shrine that I was talking about. We got the artifact here, but there's kind of a loose end that we forgot about. There's a Bendezium plate right here that I do not have any power bombs for. Crap. That was aggravating. Alright. Finally got some power bombs. Let's blow this up. And head down here to find a hidden room with a power bomb expansion. Nice. That's the last power bomb expansion in the game. So we should now have a total of, I think, 8? There should be like 8 power bombs total. So from here, I'm going to be taking this elevator to Talon Overworld, because it'll take us right to a room where the last 2 missile expansions that we need are. We are here at the Root Cave. As you can see, there's a plasma beam door up at the very top, so we actually never tried climbing this room before. So let's do that. Let's just climb up here. Alright. And from here, we use the grapple beam. Okay. Okay, from here it kind of looks like a dead end, but as you can see, these water droplets seem to be stopping in midair. This is like the first time you're supposed to see this kind of phenomenon, but yeah, this signifies that these are invisible platforms. So we can go up here. And the door is right over there. So we can just, like, jump over to this platform here. But, as you can see, this is some foliage blocking a missile expansion. You can just head right through it. And after that one, just jump to this plasma door. And there's our final missile expansion. With that, I believe... It didn't say I have 100% of the pickups. But we have everything right here. So you should have like around 96% scans at this point. All of the pirate data should be obtained. All of the Chozo lore should be obtained. For the creatures... Actually, we'll go to back to that later. All of the research entries should be obtained. And, you know, all of the artifacts, of course. For creatures, there should be... There's 1... 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see, that would be... Okay, so theoretically you should have 4 scans left to get. I'm missing 5. But I'm going to end this off here, because the very final video, we're going to finish this game off. And I will let you know which scan I'm missing. So with having said that, this has been Mr. Bacon Bits with Metroid Prime Remastered. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll see you guys in the finale. Stay tuned.